want to talk about something to process it. So, warning, it's gonna get a little dark. But it will end on a light note, okay? I have realized that along my healing journey, that my healing has also impacted and affected my perception of reality and my perception on processing memories from the past with this new healed mind in a different way. Music and writing songs has always been some sort of, I want to say, negative emotional outlet for me. Not realizing it then at the time, it was very healthy for me because I was able to put all of these sad and angry words and feelings into a song. And that's how I felt like I was releasing them. On the other hand, looking back at some of the songs that I wrote 20 years ago that I never released. And mind you, once I write a song lyrically, those lyrics are stuck in my head forever, okay? So I can practically remember just about every single song that I've ever written in my mind. I was just revisiting the piano, right? I used to play the piano all the time. I'm not classically trained or taught. I just kind of picked it up. My grandmother had an organ in the laundry room, and when I was a kid, and I remember getting on a chair or something or a stool and playing it on top of like the dryer. And then in choir, when I was around 13, I was drawn to the piano, and I was also skipping class all the time and never going to school. And the choir instructor kind of bribed me into going, saying I could come and play the piano anytime I want. I just show up to school, right? So I did. I would go in there probably when I should be in another class or something, or I would stay there after school and play the piano. And that is when I wrote my first song on the piano. I have never recorded, other than like a little tiny YouTube video. I've never played with the band any of the piano songs that I've done. I tried once, but I never really brought it back. Okay, this time, the universe is telling me to use all my gifts, right? All my skills, and to revisit all of those songs. So while revisiting these songs, I revisited another piano song that I will be introducing to Hands Above Stars. But, like, this piano song I wrote when I was about 26 years old. 20 years ago, right? And I was in a really unhealthy marriage with someone who was constantly suicidal and constantly only threatened to commit suicide when I was going to leave him, right? So after about 8 years of this, in my mind, I was so angry and frustrated with it that was the default. And I wasn't very aware mental health wise at all. I wasn't working in mental health. I wasn't even working on my own mental health back then. But I wrote a song for me from him, right? Like, about him committing suicide, right? But in this song, I called it Letter, and it was a suicide letter to me, saying all of the things that I suppose I thought he should say before he killed himself. right? And so I'm playing this piano song now, 20 years later. And mind you, he never killed himself. He's still alive. He's doing great. We don't talk, but he's still alive. Okay. And he got mental health treatment, he's processed all that shit. So when playing this song now, 20 years later, I'm automatically singing the lyrics to the song, and I'm like, oh my God, that's dark, that's heavy. I don't want to sing that song like that, right? So my biggest challenge with this song was to rewrite it, to, I guess, hit rewind, hit record, and rewrite over those lyrics to get them out of my head, to get these other ones stuck in my head. And so the lyrics to that song were, I'll just kind of say a little bit of them just so that you can get the gist of what I'm talking about. With all my love, I sadly write you this letter. I can't go on. I know you deserve someone who treats you better. Blah, 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 right? And so I've decided I'm only going to do positive, enlightening words now, right? And this song, to me, I wrote it to be sad. I wrote it to be depressing. And at the end, I wrote this do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do, like, at the end, it's like, in my mind in the video, he was killing himself, right? So in my mind in this video, he finally did it. So morbid. So I couldn't just play it and sing new lyrics to it. I had to record the piano song without lyrics, kind of alter how I was playing it a little bit, and then listen to it over and over again and write new lyrics to it. Now my biggest challenge is playing it and singing those new lyrics, because those old ones automatically want to come back, right? The new lyrics are looking at this same exact situation, but with compassion and from like an overall knowledgeable mental health perspective. The previous title to this song was called Letter, right? About a suicide letter. The new title to this song is called Chosen One. And the first lyrics to this song kind of expose or talk about understanding why this person behaved the way they did, right? Having more compassion. And this song can be a little more inspiring to a lot of people who have always felt like they didn't fit in, right? And so the first verse lyrics to this song are: life's been hard, childhood post-traumatic stress, fight or flight, freeze or fawn, imagination carried you through the storm. Right? It's like, okay, let's look at this from a different way. How can we make this more positive? And the end of the song is chosen one, life has begun, chosen one, just hold on, chosen one. I'm trying to remember, sorry, I'm driving. Chosen one, you belong, and chosen one, sing your song. Right? And at the same time as I'm singing this song, rewriting it, I also realize that there's tears coming up occasionally when I'm singing this. And that maybe also Spirit has kind of written the song for me as well. Right? This song is meant for all to hear, all the heartache, all the brokenness, all the mental health, all of the hurt children are chosen. You know, we are all chosen ones. This isn't saying just one person, right? Like, just if you resonate with it, then you're a chosen one, right? So just wanted to get that off my chest and at least talk about that one time if I don't ever bring it up again. This song means a lot. I can't wait to hear it all back so that I can process it again in a different way. But it shows me how much I've grown and evolved throughout my 46 years on life. And I really look forward to seeing how much more evolved I become, and enlightened and compassionate. And I can't wait to let my ex-husband hear this beautiful song. And hopefully he understands it the way that I have meant it to come across, you know. Another part of our combined healing